it's a complicated story. And what has happened in very simple terms is that Harry and the Prince of Lesotho, who started the charity together, have been obliged, if you like, to resign because they are patrons of this charity. The charity is in trouble because the new chairperson has had altercations with the board of trustees, and she's accusing them of misogyny. She's accusing them of racism, and she said, "I'm not going to resign. Um, I'll sue you if I'll sue you." And on this board of trustees are friends of Harry's, including Mark Dyer, who helped him set up the charity all those years ago in 2006. So it's very personal to Harry. And he was obviously advised by his lawyers just to stand down for the moment, because he couldn't be embroiled in this kind of mess. Now, these things do sometimes happen in charities when the patrons of the charity don't know what's going on, um, you know, on the day-to-day basis. And in fact, it also happened to Diana, because she resigned from a lot of her charities when she realized the way they were being run and the money that was being wasted. So she thought, well, I can't be involved with this anymore. And she resigned from a huge number of her charities. And she was also very shocked. So it does happen. And Harry's just going to have to stand up and, and fight for it if he can, but he's going to have to do it behind the scenes. He can't do it in a public way because he doesn't want to, I mean, maybe she might even try and sue Harry and the Prince of Lesotho. I don't know. I think Harry does need to stand up and fight for it and take responsibility, even though it's not his fault. But I think he needs, if he cares about this charity so much, he needs to try and see what he can do behind the scenes. And I think I read the stories that he's not stepping away from it forever. Potentially, he might come back, but I think it's so important to him. It's not wouldn't be in Harry's character really to sort of run away from something that he'd set up himself, and it means so much to him because it was set up with the Prince of Lesotho in memory of both their mothers, both of whom had died. So it's a very personal thing for Harry, and I think he does need to fight for it. I think it's very, very difficult to know what exactly has gone on, but it's probably down to certain key individuals who are on the spot running it. Harry's, miles and miles away in California, and the Prince of Lesotho is on the spot, but maybe not actually, sitting in the office. So I think they have to take overall responsibility, and I think Harry really should stand up and do that, and I think he would want to. But what exactly he can do, I don't know. Well, my understanding is he's resigning because she the chairwoman is threatening to sue the trustees, and Harry has to stand with the trustees who, have been personally chosen by him and the Prince of Lesotho. I believe that's what's happening. So um, he's in a very awkward position, and obviously he has taken legal advice. I mean, I think Harry takes legal advice on everything. So, and that's what he's been advised to do, just resign as patrons, and we'll see what happens.